would you go out your way to eat bugs? Insects are now welcomed as the ultimate food. But why is bug eating so taboo in our culture? I'm Maria Tran, and for this segment of Story Bites, we're here to find out. Meet Sky Blackbird, an entomologist and an avid bug lover.
Most of the time we try and take the legs off just because they can get stuck in your teeth a little bit. So
I've eaten hundreds and hundreds of different kinds of bugs, and people would be quite interested to know that there's over 1,400 different kinds of edible insects that you can actually eat. You can eat things like flies as well, and grasshoppers, any type of cricket or mealworms. A lot of people like to eat different kinds of beetles and caterpillars. Insects are something that has 6 legs and 3 body parts, but when we're talking about edible insects, we also include arachnids in there as well, which would be spiders and scorpions. So most people think that eating bugs is quite taboo, but in our house it's quite normal, and I've got a nearly 2-year-old and she doesn't think anything of it because she's grown up eating insects. So I think especially in Asian countries as well, when they go to school they're given cricket stir fry, so they don't think twice about eating it. But here in the Western world, when we're little, our parents kind of tell us, don't stick that snail up your nose or don't put that worm in your mouth. So it kind of ingrains in your brain that eating bugs is gross or dirty in some kind of way, which it definitely isn't. So we've been breeding edible insects for about 5 years now, but definitely in the last 2 years it's been growing quite rapidly. A lot of people have been learning more about edible insects, how environmentally sustainable they are, what a great source of protein, and how nutritious they are as well. So people are buying them to cook at home, and we have a lot of customers that are growing them in their own backyard. Definitely our creepy creature candy is very popular. They've got real bugs on the inside, but it's a lollipop. They come in different colours and flavours.
Okay, here we go. Cricket, chili cricket, right? Tastes almost like chips. Yeah, wow. That's my first bug ever, so that's great.
Through our website ediblebugshop.com.au, we actually sell to a lot of the top restaurants around Australia, and we have about 10 restaurants now that buy insects from us on a regular basis to serve to their customers.
This includes El Topo, a Mexican restaurant based in Bondi Junction. They've even added chapulines, an appetizer of roasted crickets, chili, garlic and lime.
I was surprised at how many people actually order them and actually have a go, which has been fantastic. Definitely an acquired thing. It's not like you'd go down to Woolworths and buy a packet of insects at the moment. You never know, that may happen in the next 10, 15 years, which would be, I guess, would be a good thing. But yeah, it's not a normal day-to-day thing that anyone else who goes specifically to a restaurant. These crickets here have already been roasted and boiled. They are nice and crispy now. Here we have some fried and dried out garlic, which goes with that as well. Fried and dried red chili. So a nice amount of each. We season it with, we've got a Murray River pink salt. And then some nice fresh lime zest. So you want to be gentle with the crickets, so you don't want to break them all off. We pop those in, and then normally we give it a little bit more fresh lime on top. Beautiful. And there we have our little crickets.
There you have it, guys. Bugs as food will soon go out of being taboo. But will you dare to try? Back to you in the studios.